Good morning. This is Alabama Headhunter. I'm fixing to head out the door. We're headed down to the Alabama River again this morning to get in at least one more hunt. I hope it ain't, but this might be our last chance to hunt down there this year. But I'm expecting slim pickings, but we shall see. I'll see y'all soon with something later. Alright, I'm hitting the road at 4:04. I'm gonna go pick my buddy John up and we're headed down to the Alabama River. See y'all soon. Hopefully with a good arrowhead. Alright, picked up a couple of bases and stuff like that. This is really the first thing I've seen that had any real potential. That's a fine looking tip. I've touched it and it's got a little bit of pressure on it. Let's flip it out of here and see. It's a little bitty one. That's cool. It's still a nice point. Very nice. It's got some wicked serrations on it. Alright, well, let's keep a looking. Alright, we've been walking and walking and walking. Found one when we first got in this field. I didn't video it. Now, we're the far side of the field, and there's one right there, finally. Like a pretty decent one. It's got a little tiny tip ding, but that's alright. It's nearly whole. Right, let's look a little more. Just a few steps away and I got another one. So tip's gone, got some fire pops in it, but it's nearly whole. Well, let's keep looking. There's a piece of check stamp pottery right there. Don't see it. There's pottery out here, but not a whole lot. All right, let's keep looking. Alright, we've moved to a different place. Got a little black one down here. First black one I found in a couple of outings. About a car wash. There you go. It's a pretty little point right there. Alright, let's keep looking. Yeah, we've moved to a new spot. Got the first one out here. It's a little wore out bird point. Oops. Crazy looking thing. Let's keep looking. Alright, walking a new area of the field. Got a big old gargoyle here. Of course, tip's gone. Alright, let's keep looking. Right, found this thing here. It's a big scraper or adze or whatever you want to call it. It's got cortex on that side of it. Cortex on that side of it. That's pretty cool. Get that home and wash it up. Ain't no way I'm gonna give that a car wash. Alright, see y'all in a little while. I say, that's a pretty baby there. Little translucent quartz point. That little place on worked down a little bit. Base is gone off of it. That was probably a big sandy base. How about that? Looks like a Mara Mountain from that side. Keep looking. About to burn up out here. I bet it's up into the mid-90s. I'm working my way back to the truck. Found another big sandy. It's like a pretty cool little point. That's a nice little point right there. Shoot, yeah. Well, let's try to get back to the truck. It is hot. I'm about done. All right, this is Alabama Headhunter on the cleanup from yesterday on the 28th, June 28th. I'm gonna go through this stuff right quick. See what all I got here. Show y'all what all I got here. This is one of the last things I found. It's just a big tool. It was a flat cobble that they knocked the sides off of and sharpened it. Chopper or freeform. We don't really know what you'd call it. Still pretty cool. Pretty cool artifact. Got this base. This thing is well ground from about right there all the way around to this side, about the same location. Let's see. Little thumbnail scraper. Nothing great. Now this is one of these arrowheads. It's worked on this side, but it's a cobble on this side. But it's whole, whatever it is. It's a pretty cool piece. Let's see. There's a big old gargoyle. Tip's gone off of it. It would have been a pretty nice point if the tip had been there. Big point. There's another little crude tool. Another little crude arrowhead, gargoyle, whatever you want to call them. Not much to look at, but it's an artifact. It's a broke tip, beveled. Come from one of the areas where we find all the archaic stuff. Let's see. There's a little worked doodad. If this had had its base, it would have been super nice. But the base was broke off of it. When I first seen it laying on the ground, it was laying there like that, I thought it was a Mora Mountain. But nope. Let's see. Let's get this one first. And that is a little micro tool. Hard to see it. It's got a little graver on the end of it. And got this wore out bird point. I'm not really sure which way is the top on it. I think that's the top pointing up, but I'm not really certain. Got this little black one. I did find 2 black points yesterday. Last week we went down, I didn't find a single one. That's kind of a crudie. That's a nice little black one right there. It's a beautiful little bird point. Beautiful flaking on it. There's this little bird point. One side looks good anyway. And I got this little bird point. It's another one of them, I don't know if that little crooked end is the tip or if that's the way it goes. I'm not really certain. It's complete, whatever it is. And there's a little drill or spike or whatever you want to call it, I don't know. It's pretty cool. It's very, very translucent. Of course, all this white quartz is pretty much translucent. Let's see. There's a little banged up big sandy. A little stem point. Still pretty cool. There's another tool or crude point. It's very translucent too. There's a little crudey one. If it had the base, all the base, and hadn't had that chip, that'd have been a pretty decent point. And there's a beautiful little big sandy, serrated. It's a little thick. It's still a beautiful little arrowhead. And this is a pretty big sandy. This was actually the last arrowhead I found out there yesterday. That's nice. Very nice. And this was the first arrowhead I found. Look at the serrations on this thing. And at first I ain't sure if this is, and I think it is broke. I keep wishing it wasn't, but that's still a pretty awesome piece for down there where we were hunting. Looks like it may be a Coastal Plains chert instead of quartz. But that's the finds for the day yesterday. It was a lot of fun. Lots of fun. All right, we will see y'all on the next hunt or video or whatever I decide to do. I'll do something, but I don't know what. Alabama Head Hunter out.